our design team, Michelle Sontag in design, with that Does It Do logo, like,
Oh, it's perfect.
oh, it's nailed it. Like, just
It's
nailed it.
it's a shame you messed up the costume.
I didn't mess up the costume. Hey, Gavin.
Yeah.
I got the right size for you. You fit perfectly in that shirt.
This wasn't what I asked for.
You said extra medium. That's large.
What you asked for doesn't exist, dickhead. I'm going to defend Eric here. If somebody tells you what their shirt size is extra medium, what are you going to buy them?
Large.
No, that's
Yeah.
not how extra
Large.
works.
Yeah, even Nick. Even Nick.
Nope. Because with small, extra
Andrew.
small is smaller than small. With large,
What's extra large?
extra large is larger than large.
Right. So,
So
extra medium.
You're
I've
applying
never heard of
large.
Only one.
You're applying.
The only one. The only one that's extra being small. There's one. The rest are bigger.
No, extra medium could not be more medium. It's like absolutely straight in the middle medium.
That's medium. You're describing medium.
I know. That's what I asked for.
Before Gavin got there, Eric had the costumes laid out, and I went over to see which one was mine, and they were both the exact same waist and the exact same shirt size. And I looked at Eric and I was like, Gavin's not going to be happy if he finds out he and I are the same size now. I was like, man, things must be going rough.
I wrote extra medium as a small slack joke, and you took that to mean large. And I just don't think that's what extra medium means.
Well,
I don't know how you defend that.
Fuck this.
yeah, I know.
I really don't. I'm with you, Eric. Fuck this. Oh.
But I'm with Eric too. I was.
What?
I was saying it to be an arsehole. I just thought, I'd still end up with a medium. I can see your confusion.
Why would you end up with a medium? You told me a different size.
Extra medium.
How can you agree with me and still argue your point?
I mean, it's not what I would have bought, but I can see why you did.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Can the next shirt we sell just have XM in the collar?
It's not a real thing, so no.
That's for
No, it's
medium.
large. What you're looking for is an L.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
He's not. He's so right.
I'm very right.
It's weird. It's weird because
Well, what is the gap between medium to large? What are we working on?
I'm gonna.
Shirt sizes. I bet you there's room for an extra medium.
I need to draw a diagram.
if there
of
is
extra
room
medium.
for there's room for an extra medium, it would be larger than a medium
Oh.
and smaller than a large.
So-
and it would not be what Gavin's asking for.
What do you mean?
So I searched shirt sizes, chest in inches, medium 38 inch to 40 inch, large 41 to 43. So you're looking at like a 40.5 would be an extra medium.
That's a millennium.
I'm making a diagram here.
Okay.
Wait, what's the sigh?
I'm excited for the diagram.
No, I'm jazzed. That was a sigh of excitement. That was.
I've never heard a less genuine. I'm jazzed.
I'm excited.
Jazz. Are you kidding me?
So this
I
is
just
going
need
to
to
be...
Gonna draw a fucking diagram to show us all how you're wrong.
I mean, what are you going to draw? Just a shirt and then another shirt? Like,
Oh, I could draw it too, Gavin.
Yeah, draw extra medium.
I will. Okay.
How do I make the pencil thick? Yeah, get in this bit. Oh,
Okay.
Please don't cut any of this out, Nick.
yeah, make sure this all
This is the-
gold.
this is the good
I'm
stuff.
jazzed
Yeah.
about this, so let's keep it in.
Well, okay. Taking a photo? It sounds good.
This is Gavin's drawing an incredibly detailed drawing, I assume.
Well, I'm just waiting for Microsoft Paint to unfreeze again. Every time I save it, it freezes for about a minute. I'm long done with the drawing.
Okay, so Andrew just drew
It's the
a
tag on
rectangle
the
that
inside of the
says-
shirt.
Oh, that's the tag on the shirt.
It's
Okay.
40.5 extra medium EM.
Okay. I like that.
Very clear.
That's way better. That's way better than the nails you drew earlier.
All right, now tweet it and say, what did I draw?
Plungers, Jeff.
That's still,
Did it unfreeze yet? You take a picture on your phone or something?
I mean, it's eventually going to save.
Well, that's
Will it?
Oh, here we go.
You
Here we
say
go.
so.
I like that your computer can't handle MS Paint. Your computer must. I bet your computer would catch on fire if you tried to play Free Cell.
What?
I think I won.
Hey, hey
I
guys,
think I
all
won this
yours. All yours. I don't have anything to say about
Okay.
that.
Well,
I think I won
that's
this
where
one.
XM would be.
Okay. For the audience who may not be able to see this, he has denoted the following sizes in this order: extra small, small, medium, extra medium, medium again, large, extra large. I am a little confused by going
What's
from
confusing?
medium to extra medium back to medium.
If it's extra medium, it couldn't be more medium. So that means the other variants of medium have to be on either side of it.
There's literally one more on the right of extra medium that is more medium. You are, if its scale is increasing,
No,
then
that's
it
close
could not
to
be
large
more
than
medium.
medium.
Extra
No,
small isn't
no.
more small. It's smaller than small. Extra large is more large. Extra medium
means
is more
more.
medium. You can't. What you're doing is you're flying in the face. I understand that extra small and extra large are polar opposites, right? Like they flip the script on that. It's weird.
Oh my God.
Like extra small is smaller than small, but extra large is larger than large. I get that
Right.
that's confusing, but you can't take the best of both and cram them together and have medium, extra medium, medium again. They're all the same fucking size, man.
I think that's the marketing slogan
They
for
are
extra
all the
medium,
same
the
size.
best of both.
That's why there's only one black line below medium. But my point is the extra medium is not large.
From now on the
It's just
Face
medium.
store, do we have to sell small, extra medium, and large? We don't sell regular mediums anymore. We sell extra
I think they
mediums.
should all be extra medium.
Whatever that means to whoever's buying this, and then we just get people mad because it's actually just medium and not a larger medium.
If you wanted extra medium and you got medium, you cannot be disappointed there.
I think all you've showed is disappointment. That's all I felt
100%.
looking at this
Absolutely.
thing. This is the face of disappointment. Ken.
But if you had to put it anywhere on that scale, where else would you put it other than there?
I have no answer.
Eric's
for you.
saying it would be under large.
Oh, it would be before large. I'd put it above medium. I'd go medium, then extra medium in the space before large.
Yeah, you get it. Well, first off, you got to get
the
rid of one of the
40.5.
mediums. There's no need for two mediums and an extra medium. You got a medium and an extra medium. It's a 4.5. 40.5. Oh my
Now,
god.
why do we have three mediums?
There's one medium.
He put medium on there twice and is saying there's one medium.
Well, he's referring to the hash marks he drew, but he couldn't have created a more confusing document.
There's got to be one person who agrees with me that that's where that should go on the scale.
I'm sure out of 7.5 billion people on Earth, there is one person who will agree with you. Yeah, I think, and I bet we could find that person if we looked hard enough.
Oh,
Job done.
All right.
episodes. That was
Well,
fun.
I kind
Well,
of just
there
wanted to
you
give
go.
Eric a headache for the end of the episode.
You fucking
Oh, you
mission
nailed
accomplished,
it.
buddy. Absolutely,
Yeah, you did
100%.
great.
Goddamn nailed it. Yep. Look
I
at
need a
how he
nap.
drew 2 lines for small and 2 lines for large and 1 line for medium, but 3 like fuck this. Whatever.
It's horrendous.
insane.
it's-
absolutely
it's
insane.
Disaster.
all kinds of Andrew levels of fucking
Absolutely.
salad creaming.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gavin, you're the Andrew of this episode. I can't believe
Yeah.
you did this.
Call you Greg Jr. All right, well, there you go. You probably made it to the end of this. Maybe you didn't. If you didn't, then you don't hear this, so it doesn't matter. But those of you that are listening to this, I applaud you. Thank you. Heroes don't wear capes. That's clear. Maybe listen again next time. It'll be episode 119. I don't know. That doesn't reference. It means nothing. But other than it'll be one after this one and one before episode 120.
The extra medium conversation wasn't even in this episode.
Well, I had another point of contention, I guess, to just wrap up the last of the wrap up, at least from my end.
Okay.
We got into there's a real argument between extra medium we had recently on this show.
Yeah.
Does it exist? Where is it on the scale? I mean, Jeff has the clothing line, but I don't feel like any of us are true experts in the fashion industry. So I took it upon myself to see if we could get a ruling from maybe a more established company or brand. So I reached out to essentially every large fashion brand I could, from Supreme to Gucci, Prada, Nike, Reebok, Adidas, all of them. I reached out to all of them. I sent out over 10 emails. Some of them I even attached your drawing, Gavin. And I will say that I got a 0% response rate on ones in which I attached your diagram of your size chart. But I did receive 2 replies, 2 different companies. I will post in the chat right now, and then I will read the responses and who they're from. Our first reply comes from Ralph Lauren. Dear Andrew, thank you for contacting RalphLauren.com customer assistance. We apologize, however, because extra medium is not a size we offer. We are unable to advise how it would fit. If you need further assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us. Sincerely, Kimberly.
Do they think you were like specifically asking about their products?
They all kind of, nobody wanted to take ownership of the responses. They were like, hypothetically, if we did that, no one wanted to do a general ruling.
Kimberly is not having your shit, but she is required by her job to respond to you.
Which is nice, because most didn't. But we did get a response from Kimberly. And the next response, I think, is very fascinating. And if anything, it maybe helps your argument, Gavin, is from Lacoste.
Oh,
they
wow.
replied, I got to zoom in on this because it's small. Good afternoon, Andrew. Thank you for contacting Lacoste. Our size medium does sometimes come in slightly bigger and smaller sizes. S/M, M, M/L. So they do have variations of medium. On the item style, such as our, and this is the most insane product description I've ever heard, men's heritage graphic color block zippered water-resistant jacket. That's one thing. As some of our jackets run larger than usual. We hope this information is useful to you. Thank you for shopping at Lacoste. Whether you're shopping online or stopping by one of our boutiques, we look forward to seeing you soon. Kind regards, Jennifer with a Y.
So there's range within the medium.
There's apparently range within the medium, which makes your drawing, I feel like, somewhat valid of the 3 different areas within medium.
Well, I think so. And last week in the merch thread, was it Maxi that was on my side about it?
Yeah, somebody was on your side.
Oh, let me look in the merch chat.
Extra medium
Eric was getting really, really annoyed in this Slack chat because I said if you were to design shirts, medium size determined. Eric, what was your thought on how that Slack chat went?
I didn't like it. Like what?
Maxi wrote extra medium is medium, medium extra is large, and then
medium extra,
and then Tony pointed out that there is a company called Marine Layer who actually has a size with a name that sits in between medium and large, which is where your head was going, Eric, and they call it Marge.
Marge.
I don't like Marge. I'm not a fan of that.
Not
as a
at
name.
all. That is a bad. That's a bad thing. I will say that I feel like we didn't get any rulings from people in the merch team. Maxi is on the social team and is therefore disqualified. Yes, from any kind of ruling there. 100%.
Do you like my t-shirt, by the way?
Your t-shirt?
Do you like the shirt I'm wearing in this picture? This is me right now.
That's a nice extra medium fit, I'd say.
Fine. Why are you asking?
It's a nice. Wearing a nice Marge t-shirt here.
This sucks.
And, I'm enjoying
you bought
the
a Marge. You bought a Marge shirt out of spite.
I wanted to see what it felt like to wear a shirt between what I asked for and what you gave me, and to me, that is Marge.
And how did
it
fit? Yeah,
a little bit big. Could have done with extra medium.
Really?
I fucking hate this. I was hoping this wouldn't come up again. And this is gonna sound. Listen, I swear I'm not influenced by the PS5 in any way whatsoever. But I was thinking about this in bed over the weekend, and I fucking changed my mind.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
And here's
this
why.
Is bullshit.
Here's why. No, I'm not happy about it. I'm
going to buy you an Xbox Series X and get you back on my team.
No, seriously, it has nothing to do with the PlayStation. I had already changed my mind. And here's why. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like to agree with them. I was much happier on your side, Eric. But it was way more comfortable and feels smarter to be on your side than his. Trust me. But I started thinking about extra small and how the extra modifies small, and the definition of small is tiny, so it should be extra tiny.
Extra
And
large
and
is
and
also- what are you
and
talking
well,
about?
I'm not done. I'm not done. And on the other end, large does the converse thing. Like the name
Yes.
large connotates big, and to make it extra large makes it bigger than the normal large. And then the definition
No.
of medium is like
No.
in the
Yeah.
middle.
No.
So the only way for something to be extra
not
in the-
right.
it would be
No.
extra
No.
in the middle.
No.
I,
No, you're
I,
wrong.
I hate that I agree with
No,
him.
you're wrong.
But I
The
I
word
do.
that you want
Jeff's
is
nailed it.
medium.
Sorry,
which is
it
what the
makes
word
sense.
is. You're
just
wrong.
makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I hate it, but
doesn't.
it makes
No,
sense.
Extra medium is a different medium. So
Nick,
it would
why
have
is-
to not be true medium, which would be medium. It has to be something else by virtue of the name.
Nick said Jeff is swaying me, but that was my argument last
No,
week,
I
wasn't
know.
it?
Yes, it was. So I think you're just a revolutionary, Gavin, because that is
Yeah, I
the
just don't
argument
think you
made
express
last
your
week.
arguments well.
Oh, I'm terrible at expressing.
It was your argument last because it's so funny you say that, Jeff. I had the same exact experience with the same exact thought process where I wasn't happy about it, but I had to concede to myself that what Gavin is
No.
saying, to an extent, I think
No.
actually does make sense.
And we're
I-
still too far ahead on recordings to see what the audience thinks because the big discussion hasn't really come out yet. But I'm excited.
Even what you just said, Gavin, came in my head of like, I know you made this argument at the time, but it was just so shocking. And seeing your diagram, it was just, I don't think it really landed. I needed time to process.
Oh, okay.
It
And really
uses
consider.
a word to define. Like, no, it can't. You guys are saying that medium is now something else. So if I were to get a medium shirt, it wouldn't be extra medium, which is the most medium.
Well, I mean, according to Lacoste, there's like sometimes maybe 3 different variants of medium.
there's-
That's not extra medium, Gavin, who's saying that extra medium is the most medium.
Well, I'm
No,
saying that their middle-sized medium would be the
This is-
extra medium.
There's not. Oh my god. Their
Yeah.
middle-sized medium is medium, but so medium and extra medium are the same?
Look, if we
No, I think extra
No.
medium would be more medium than medium.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like there's a
Then
range of
medium is no
medium.
longer the middle.
It's like a
Then medium is
middle-ish
no longer-
range, and then
then
extra
me-
medium
but
is more
isn't-
dialed
no.
in.
No.
Isn't there a range though of small to large? Like there's large it has a large factor, right? Like there's different variations of what large could be. Why couldn't there be a range of where medium is? Because
There
extra
can be. And if extra medium is a thing, it's bigger than medium.
Yeah, I think like Nick's got it. He says medium's rarely perfectly between small and large. I think that there's a range. So an extra medium would be like pinpointed, laser focused, like scientifically the most medium a medium could be.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it going that way for you, Eric.
No, I don't think
I
it
didn't
ever
either.
has gone this way in the
It's
show.
because I'm right and everyone else is wrong. So I also didn't see it going this way.
I'm sorry, Eric. I really would rather be on your side. I can't deny the fact that he gets into your brain and then it just fucking
Merriam-Webster's
turns on you.
dictionary, medium, something that is in the middle position as in size. So what you're saying is that extra medium is the most medium, so medium is no longer the middle.
No, it's the middle. The middle of the middle. But what you did, Eric, you gave me a large.
Which is what I when asked for extra medium, something that doesn't fucking exist, I automatically go to large. Yeah.
Imagine how all of this could have been avoided, Gavin, if you just would have asked for a Marge.
Why didn't
None
you
of
ask
this
for
would
a
happen.
Marge?
It
Why
sounds
didn't
like a
you
Marge
ask
is
for a Marge, Gavin.
It sounds like a Marge is too much medium for him.
It's a little bit too big.
Speaking of which, if you want to see Gavin in his extra medium, you can watch the first episode of Does It Do premiering on the Rooster Teeth and the Face YouTube channel on September
2nd.
Eric,
So actually,
thank
by the
you.
time
I had no idea what the name was. I was
No, it's
really
fine.
hoping Eric
by
would
the
just jump
time
in.
this is out, the first episode will be out, but the second episode will be coming out right afterward. I think the 8th or 9th.
So Andrew and I both had already changed our minds and agreed with Gavin in the previous. The audience hasn't even heard the episode yet, and we've definitely apologized to Andrew's mom at this point.
Yeah.
Boy, we're getting hammered pretty hard. So, and also turns out nobody agreed with us. Everybody's on Gavin's side. Almost everybody is on Gavin's side.
Someone came up with their own grid just from my description, and it's pretty much the exact same as mine, except vertical, and it looks nicer.
Yeah.
Eric, you must be livid.
Yeah, Gavin, gotta say I'm not thrilled. I mean, it's really shocking when you're right, you know you're right, and then you have to like really put into perspective how many people can be wrong in the world at one time. It's really kind of sad. I feel sad for them, frankly embarrassed for them that they would be this wrong. I think that's really kind of what it boils down to is, you know, you got to get out there and do your best every day. You know, it's a team effort, and you know, it's not an individual thing. It's just, you know, you can't let the chatter get to you. You have to go out and just play the game the best that you can and do what you can every time. So
but have you thought about maybe just opening the mind, maybe seeing what all the fuss is about?
Yeah. Again, Gavin, it's like I said, it's you got to get out there, and you can't let the naysayers and detractors get at you. You know, you got to go out there and do what you know is best, and do what you believe in your heart, and just play the game you know how. I think that's the important part.
I by the way, last week you were saying how because we obviously threw this in the merch chat for a discussion, and you were saying that the only person who agreed with me in there was Maxi.
Right.
But that actually wasn't the case.
Right. It's pretty sad to see, you know, again, I got to go out and say it's pretty sad to see how many people are wrong, how many people that you've respected in your life. And again, there's a lot of chatter, and there's a lot of people saying a lot of things, but it's not up to them. You know, it's just, frankly, it's tough. It's tough when you think that everyone's got your best interests at heart, and they don't, and they're wrong the whole time. So it's pretpretty rough. Sometimes it happens with your own family, like when your wife says, "So what's this extra medium thing?" and then you explain it, and she goes, "No," and then and now you're betrayed, you know, just on like a marital level. So it's difficult.
What we skipped by in the merch chat last week was we said that Maxi agreed with me, of course, but also Tony wrote extra medium. I guess would be mathematically exactly the measurement between small and large.
Right. Yeah, and he'd be wrong about that, which is really like the tough part of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Is that, you know,
because we like Tony,
and you leave it up to that's the thing. We like Tony, and it's really hard just to see him be that wrong the whole time, especially from a merch standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, this is the guy we're trusting with the face brand.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what's great about this conversation?
We've had it 4 times.
No, it gives me a unique perspective of this is what it must have been like to listen to me say I never said I would eat a pencil, is what just happened. To watch somebody just be so clearly wrong and everybody being against it, but an unwillingness to move in the slightest. This has been a great exercise for me. What a crazy time that was.
In your defense, Eric, can I say, in commiseration, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, I feel dirty. I don't like what's happened. I don't like that my opinion has changed. I feel like there's something wrong in me that makes me agree with Gavin, and I don't respect Gavin or his opinions. So it's really, it sucks, dude. It sucks. Like I'm not doing good internally. Just trying to get over this.
I get what you're saying, that it's like on a personal level. You know, now just imagine that's just like a millionfold, where you just have to see that in everyone else, and you're embarrassed, frankly, for all of those people, and it's really sad for them to live in a world where that's what they think extra medium is.
Nick said this is Eric's pencil, but he doesn't have to eat a shirt.
It's true. I never committed to eating anything, and I think that's probably what's going to let me off here.
It sounds as though if I'd have asked anyone else at the company for an extra medium, I would have been given a medium. So I really, unlucked out with who I asked.
And I think that's the solace that I have in all of this, is that people go, right, but it's Gavin. Why did he ask that way? And I'm like, right, no, I understand.
Oh, man. Speaking of does it do, I guess it's come out at this point.
Have we ever had something that was latched onto as strongly as extra medium? so far on the podcast.
Dude, and it's only just started. Like
if
that's
we were
the
trying
worst.
to go for an episode with engagement,
Yeah.
I feel like that one probably has the most comments.
I would think that and the pencil.
Maybe the
pencil
maybe
trial was a lot.
pencil
Yeah.
trial. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But it is definitely in the top 3. And also, I think the thing that's the most amazing about it is I didn't anticipate any of that.
No,
Like, I didn't think, oh, this is something that the audience is going to have strong opinions on.
No.
And really like be into. It was throwaway to me. I did not realize it was going to take on this life that it has.
Right.
It was kind of throwaway the first time it came up, but I think the second time, and then especially when everyone started turning,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we're
The
pretty
turn's been
deep in.
tough.
It's been tough on Eric.
Yeah.
So I didn't really hear the story about your wife.
Oh, I guess we didn't. I just brought it up. She's like, "What's the extra medium thing?" And I explained it.
And that just found its way on her radar without you
Yeah.
even mentioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
She saw the extra medium tweets or whatever, and she just went, "What is this?" And I said, "What would you like?" Gavin asked for an extra medium shirt. What size is that? And she went, "Medium." And I went, "All right, well."
She's so right.
So it's been divisive in my household.
It was a quiet evening that night.
Yeah. But we had the similar conversation with it happened, and then we recorded another show with Jason Saldana, and we asked, "Hey, what's extra medium?" And he agreed with me. He's like, "It's large, it's like a bigger medium. It's just like a large."
Text Jason right
And
now.
then he asked his wife, and his wife said medium, and I said, "It's fine. You're gonna give it a couple of weeks, and you'll turn 2. It doesn't matter." So
I'm
Here we
texting
go.
Jason right now. You think
I have the conversation. It's
Okay.
between Gus, Jason, and I, okay? I hope Jason doesn't mind me sharing this. I posed the extra medium conundrum I'll say it, to my wife, and laid out both sides very clearly. She had a really interesting perspective. She thinks we're all idiots. And I said, but what's the right answer? And he says, okay, we just talked about it more. Her position is that extra medium does not exist. There is medium only. Acceptable shirt sizes through the range would be extra small, small, medium, medium, large, extra large. And then Jason said, and I was like, what the hell? And Jason was like, but aren't you a Marge guy? How do you feel about Smedium? And I'm like, it's as valid as Marge to me. Smedium is as valid as Marge. And then Jason said, Gus said, is extra medium closer to Smedium, medium, or Marge?
I think you're activating a sleeper cell somewhere.
I know. This is like that movie with what's it? Fucking Mel Gibson, where he reads Catcher in the Rye and then he kills people.
Yeah.
I would love to get an answer to that. Jason said she's gone chaotic and has decided extra medium doesn't exist, and therefore the question is no longer valid. And that's where he ended up. So.
Ugh.
Oh, and then he said, this is interesting. He said, let's start a movement where we just resize clothes to 1 through 10.
Yeah. That's a very good
terrible
idea.
That's a great idea.
Because there's no hard limit to how big someone can be.
Then I don't understand. We
What
already
the
have.
fuck did you just
But
say?
we
What?
already have that with fucking shirt sizes.
We have it with
We're
shoes,
just
dude.
numbering it.
What size
What
shoe
are
do
you
you wear?
talking
10?
about?
What size shoe do you wear?
Yeah, I don't think the scale might be big enough. Like, how many numbers? I think we might need more numbers.
So let's start with extra small is 1, small is 2, medium
Is 3.
3,
Medium?
medium is 4.
Yeah.
Is extra medium in there somewhere?
Yeah, it's 4.
Whatever you call medium is 4.
Okay.
Large is 5.
Large
is 6. Extra large is 7. And then we go up to 3X on shirts. So
Yep.
you go 2,
2,
3.
3.
You get to 4X.
And that's 10.
size 1 through 10. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good range.
That's
yeah.
what most shirt ranges are.
And that makes
Brilliant.
more sense to me than like if I were to say, Gavin, what shoe size do you wear? And you go, I wear a Marge. Like that doesn't make sense to me. But if you tell me you wear a 10, I go, okay.
Yep.
I know how big your penis is. Great.
There you go. Andrew, do you agree with shirt sizing 1 through 10?
Something about it feels off. I'm kind of with Gavin on, like, what you're saying is logical.
You're gonna be selling 11s and 12s to some people.
Yeah, and then, like, will there be different for different genders?
But
Will
we're
there be
already
different
doing-
number combination?
We're
I
already
guess.
what
I don't know.
you're expressing already exists.
I know. Yeah,
So
you're
what are
right.
you talking about?
You're not
Oh,
wrong.
I know.
No, I just
Andrew,
it
I know.
feels weird.
You said the scale was 1 to 10.
Right, it is. It's 1 to 10, and then he said, "Well, what about genders?" Like, right, that already exists. A women's medium is different from a men's medium.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the issue is here. A children's medium is different than an adult medium. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I logically can't fight against you right now.
Right,
but it just
because I'm
doesn't
right.
Feel
Wait,
right.
Can you often logically fight against people?
It's debatable. So, how
About
has your
250?
life changed, Gavin, since becoming the face of Extra Medium? Have you felt preference in other areas? Is what I want to know.
I just feel like I've done good work there. That's what I've and Eric looks at me funny every time it comes up. He scowls, he looks down, and I think that is the intended effect.
It's so infuriating, especially when you guys go, yeah, I don't like to agree with them, but I have to agree with them. That's the
My
worst
favorite part, I think, was in episode 119, where everyone started to change their opinion, and they would all explain why, and they were just repeating the exact thing I said on the previous episode,
Yeah.
like almost
Yeah.
word for word.
Yeah.
Jeff did it. Nick was like, "Oh, I see Jeff's point." I was like, "Jeff's point's my point."
Yeah, but you have a way of being accurately distasteful. Like you're right, but in a way that makes people not on board with you. I don't know what it is.
Like I could get up there in front of everyone behind the podium and be like, "Wait, come on, guys, we got this." And everyone's like, "Yeah, shut up." And then someone comes up and says the same thing.
All this being said,
Yeah.
first bullet point under shit to discuss, because this is a board meeting.
Yes.
I guess.
Mhm.
What do we do with the Extra Medium? Do we change? So we could change the shirts in the store to just say small, extra medium, large.
Here's why I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
It's a funny joke.
It's a nice little, nice little reference, but also it's going to confuse people
Mhm.
and potentially damage sales,
Yes.
Right.
which is that's
The point of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh,
It's the point of the show.
I think that is the point of the show.
It's
so
the
I
point
think
of the show.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah. It's the point of the show.
All right, hang on. I'm doing it. There you go. All right, so I put in the request with our merchandise department to, can we change the size medium on everything face to extra medium, please? So
Do we
is-
still have that sizing chart as well that you can pull up?
why would I need to give them the sizing chart?
No, so
No,
you can
so
change the sizing
change it
chart,
on there
but
too.
only on face merch.
Eric's got his head in his hand, which is immediately telling me we should do that
yeah,
too.
you gotta be thorough.
So do I have to give them a sizing chart?
No, just say that. Can you change it on the sizing chart too, but only for face?
So let's just assume this all happens.
Okay.
Let's run this through.
Yeah.
So it's extra medium. Gavin, you buy an extra medium shirt from the store, one of the face ones.
Yeah.
Would you be disappointed that it's just medium? That it is not extra medium?
I'd probably be thankful that it's not large.
Okay. That's fair. It's a great point. Are you going to start ordering other things extra medium? Like, I think you need to take this into the field, like a steak.
Oh, that's what my wife said.
Next time you order a steak.
That's what my wife said when I brought it up to her. That she just said, like, we're gonna go to a steakhouse. I'm gonna order a steak extra medium, and then the waiter's gonna have to watch us get
my
a
God.
divorce on the spot.
We should. I feel like we should all try out that homework.
I'm not
at a
doing
steak
it.
place.
No, what do you mean? Because they're gonna give me something well done.
Should we? Oh,
Hey.
I think it's interesting to test that and see if we all get the same result.
here's what we do.
That is fascinating.
Let's all get a steak dinner together, or a steak lunch.
Okay.
And one of us will order it medium rare, one of us will order it medium, and one of us will order it extra medium.
I love this idea.
Gavin can order his extra medium.
Why don't we flip a coin?
I'm not doing it. I'm ordering
Let's
my
flip a
medium.
sock.
Let's flip a sock. I think it has to be random, and I hope it's you.
This sucks.
All right, well, let's table that. I think we should get steak lunch.
Okay.
So we can-
I'm into steak
we
lunch.
can
That's a
test
good
it
idea.
out.
That could be on our next Unifarm board meeting.
Oh,
day.
that's true. Yeah.
that's true.
Just
We could
steak
go
lunch
break
that
lunch.
day?
Sorry, Andrew. I'll buy you like a Big Mac, and you can be like
Fantastic.
you can-
Also,
you can pretend.
Or we could fly you here. Oh,
No.
Jason texted me back.
Oh, what do you say?
Oh my God, it's a paragraph.
Oh my God! It's so much text. It's so much.
And should I just say, if we haven't made it clear, Jason is somebody who used to work with Rooster Teeth
Yeah.
and who's been a friend of all of ours, but a friend of mine for longer. He's the person I've known the longest in Austin.
Mhm. He was on another episode of Anma, which is great. That was really fun.
Yeah.
But now Gavin's just getting paragraphs.
Do you want to read the dissertation? Is it safe?
Yeah, I think I can read it. He said, I think in principle, an extra medium would be bigger than. Oh, he's writing more. He's writing more. Would be bigger than medium and smaller than large. This is despite agreeing with the fact that extra does not inherently just mean bigger. I feel like if someone asked me for an extra medium shirt, I think, oh, this little guy is growing up but can't quite fill out a large. If you worked at a movie theater and someone ordered an extra medium popcorn, what would you take that to mean? Or would you just quit on the spot? When I post the extra medium thing to wife, her contention was that we're stupid.
If extra medium is a little bit more medium than medium, would under medium be the reverse?
Fuck off. I don't get it. I don't understand why this is.
I took a picture of some sweatpants that I bought, and inside the sort of the waistband, I found this.
Oh my god!
That's a regular medium.
Can you hold that up for Andrew in the camera?
No, I
It's just
saw it. Regular medium.
Regular medium.
That does imply that there are other mediums.
Yeah, so I think medium is much more of a gray area than you originally thought.
And those are gray sweatpants.
And they are very gray, yeah.
So chest ironing board, huh?
Well, I was gonna say, do we want to make should we try to make an extra medium shirt, like a comment leaver shirt or something, or is there any point? Is that too dumb? Maybe an extra medium koozie.
Yeah, I don't think we should just slap extra medium on a shirt.
Right.
It doesn't feel like there's a point to that.
No.
Other than changing. So maybe it's enough to change the sizes.
I think changing the sizes is good. I mean, I don't think it's good, but I think it's getting the point across.
And maybe we can start. This is really overcomplicating it. Like putting XM in the medium shirts when we make them in future.
Well, we do.
I can see if that's something that's doable.
We do print on the info on the inside back of the shirt, right?
Yeah, I just don't know if that's like a file we make or whether it's something the manufacturer pulls.
No, it's a file we make. We can change that. We should change that.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
As of right now. Yeah. As a matter of fact,
medium shirts.
Okay. As a matter of fact, if you have from this point on, from today on, if you have any face shirt that just says medium on it,
limited edition,
hold on to it. It is a limited edition. They will never be made again.
I now know my favorite part of these Unifarm board meetings is the amount of times Eric has to sigh and then start typing on his phone.
It's the third one I've sent. So.
Teeing up you, Gavin. I just have Eric Hypocrite written down, and I don't know why. It's just held over from last time you were going to play a video, audio or something.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get that audio yet.
Wow.
Great work. Eric Hypocrite. Great work.
All right, well, we'll push Eric Hypocrite till episode 104,
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about
guess.
that. Well, it would involve listening to Face Jam, which I haven't brought myself to be able to do yet, but...
Yeah,
right on. Thanks, man.
I will say...
I mean, we could just we could just confront him based on the comments.
Okay. This is your show, man. You're running this.
All
Well,
you.
maybe Eric can pluck out what he was talking about. A lot of people in the comments, Eric, saying that you pretty much went down the route of extra medium under sort of different
in a
wording.
range of days in a month. Yeah. In a range of days, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end, and you have a range within them. Gavin, when you go to store.roosterteeth.com, and you click on a random shirt. Here's one, Easy Allies Weakling t-shirt on the front page. Just scroll down. Oh, they have extra small, small, medium. They have all the sizes up to 4X. Incredible. That's great. Oh, I wonder what sizes they are. Looking here, there's one number here for medium.
Okay.
That's interesting. So it's not a range. So it is just a single number. And in order for something to be a range, like a range of days, there would have to be multiple days to choose from. But what I'm looking at is just a single number that says chest 20 inches.
I mean, there's range within an inch.
You're saying that what you asked me for when you asked for an extra medium was getting down to quarter inches?
If there's no range, Eric, then extra medium would be 20.
No, that's medium.
You got me large! That's the problem! You brought large!
Yeah, because you wanted something bigger than medium.
So what were you saying about the dates?
So the beginning of the month is like the 1st to the 10th. The middle of the month is like the 11th through the 20th. And the end of the month is like the 21st through the 30th or the 31st, however that sort of ranges out, because there's a range of dates there.
And medium, the 15th would be...
Medium 20 inches. Medium 20 inch, one number. Looking at one number here.
I mean, that's just our store. There has been ranges within medium.
There has been ranges within medium.
Well, that's what Tony said.
There has been ranges within medium when I'm on our store.
But what you've proven with the date thing is that you deep at deep level, at core level, you understand the concept of extra medium.
No, I understand the concept of ranges.
Yeah.
And what you're expressing is not the most medium, which doesn't exist. Because it's not a range what you've asked for. It's a size.
Is this the 5th time we've had this argument? I think it's
I'm not having the argument. I'm simply stating a fact, and you're arguing. And so, I mean, that's just sort of how it goes. It's really incredible how many people have come out. It's great. I was talking to Jeff about this the other night at dinner.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this dinner.
We'll get into it next episode.
There you go. The thing I really like is the hubris of people making topics going, I'm here to settle the debate. And then they have an opinion, and then it's 88 comments of people arguing. The idea that they're sitting at home going, guys, I've got just the thing that's going to get everyone on the same page. And it doesn't by a mile. I think that's been my favorite part of the whole thing. That and being right have been my favorite parts of the whole thing.
Can I ask you a hard-hitting question, Gavin?
Yeah.
What does extra medium taste like?
Pepper.
I think it tastes like salt.
I somewhere between salt, pepper, and bullshit. One of those three things.
Could this episode be salt, pepper, and bullshit?
You got it.
I am so mystified that extra medium has had the life that it's had. Like, we were discussing this the other day. It feels like next to the comment leaver versus regulation listener discussion, probably the most discussed thing in the history of face at this point.
Yeah. And we talk about that in Sausage Talk.
Yeah, I guess we do. Well, it's continued. It's gotten even like crazier. And I still, I like, you know, you want to find like funny ways to turn the bit into, I don't know, some silly piece of merch or like some way to elevate this. But I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to turn extra medium into something that people would want to own.
Well, I don't think we have to.
Yeah, I don't think we have to.
I guess we won't then. Yeah.
I mean, it's in the store now.
I guess they're getting
the
every time they buy an extra medium face shirt, they're buying an extra medium face shirt.
Yeah,
and I think on the actual shirts it'll be printed that way eventually.
That's we should make sure that happens.
Insane. Insane.
I have a travel story.
Hold on a second. I'm taking Eric Hypocrite off. Is that right?
Thanks, man. Yeah, you can go ahead and erase that.
Okay.
Thanks, boss.